Hello, YouTube. Um, I am here to do the Zim tag, the Zimbo tag, the Zimbabwean tag. I am not a usual, like a regular video blogger, and so I just came here because my friend showed me her cousin's Congolese tag, and before I'd seen like the Haitian tag, the Jamaican tag, the Filipino tag, the Nigerian tag, and I looked for a Zim tag and I didn't see any, and I was like, oh, this is actually like a pretty fun game to play. So like, why hasn't anybody done it? So I decided that I should in fact do it first if nobody else has done it first, has done it yet rather. So basically, how the game works is that somebody like has devised like 10 questions, and in those questions, I just substituted Zimbabwe in place of the other countries that were there. So yeah, and then you answer the questions, and then you tag somebody else to do it. And yeah, I'm tagging every single Zimbabwean that is watching this to do this sim tag. So the first question is, when was the last time you were in Zimbabwe? When was the last time? The last time I was in Zimbabwe was on Thursday, and today's Saturday. So yeah, because it's only because I only live across the road, like across the border in South Africa. So I go to Zimbabwe 4 times a year. I go to Zimbabwe very, 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 very often. Were you born in Zimbabwe, and what part of Zimbabwe are you from? I was born in Zimbabwe. I was born in a place called Kadoma, and I am from Gweru and Harare. I'm both from Gweru and Harare. First part of my life, Gweru, other part Harare, and Harare is where I'm most comfortable with. Rather. Do you speak a language? Yes, I do speak. I speak Shona. I speak Shona, but I also understand Ndebele. It's like you wouldn't be able to like talk about me in Ndebele, like chat rubbish behind my back in the same room with me in Ndebele. No, I would be able to understand. But my accent is really, really terrible. So like my Ndebele friends laugh at me, so I don't really bother much. Say some words in your language. Makadini yenu inindinunzi Ashley. That means, how are you? My name is Ashley. Do you like Zimbabwean food, and if so, what is your favorite? Okay, thing with Zimbabwean food is that it's not very, I don't know, like I think a lot of Zimbabwean food is basically what's the word? Like it's extinct. Like people, like we eat a lot of rice and stuff, and we do eat sadza, and sadza is basically, it's a maize meal porridge. Like it's a maize meal porridge, like a really thick porridge. And for me, like as far as I know, maize, like the like maize is like, it's, what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's a North American plant, so like that means that it's really recent to our history eating maize, and we don't really eat, like I think we eat like sorghum and rapoko or whatever, and millet, but I've never tasted any of those things. Um, but I'll just say with what okay, I like pig trotters, like pig's feet. I like rice with peanut butter. I really really like rice with peanut butter. And I like curdled milk, sour milk. They like leave the milk out to curdle for like a few days, and then you eat it with sadza. And I also like tripe, like the insides of the thingy, like the tripe. And, oh, I love it. But you have to boil it for ages, and it stinks up the place when you have to cook it. So, but I like the end result, and I like to eat it. And then I like nopi. There's this thing called nopi, which is it's a pumpkin and peanut butter porridge. I really really like it, and I haven't had it in like 3 years because nobody actually knows how to cook it anymore. Like it's one of those things that's getting extinct. Like, but I should try to learn. I think if I get somebody that's willing to teach me. What do you like most about Zimbabwean culture? Okay, what do I like most about Zimbabwean culture? I like the Ubuntu, and Ubuntu is really, it's something that I think most Africans have. It's like just like the togetherness in the community where everybody's like family and everything. I really like that, and I also like the clan praise poetry. Oh, I really like that because I think it's pretty unique to Zimbabwe as far as I know, and it's so beautiful, and it's descriptive, and it's symbolic, and it's used in like traditional ceremonies. It's even used just to thank people, and it was basically what clan praise poetry, what clan praise poetry is like somebody praises you or thanks you like through a poem that is specific to your clan, to from where you're from. Like if you do something and then they do it if they're happy or whatever, and it's really really beautiful. I think it's really beautiful. It's artistic and I love it. But nobody, like people that grew up out Zimbabwe, even people that are in Zimbabwe, they're like, what? What's that? So yeah, and yeah, but it's beautiful, and it doesn't get as much recognition as it should get because it's nice. Um, what do you hate most about Zimbabwe or Zimbabweans? Okay. What I hate most about Zimbabwe is the load shedding. Ugh, I really, 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 really hate the load shedding. It's terrible. Like, it's just basically that they have to cut electricity so that for whatever reason, and yeah. So sometimes, like, the electricity could just go, like, now, could just go, and then you'll be in the dark. And if you're cooking, like, your pot's like half done, and I hate that. Zimbabweans, what I hate about Zimbabweans, like, I really, really, really can't stand that some Zimbabweans do, like a characteristic that they have is that they can be really intolerant, and I think that there's a really really thin line between being conservative and being intolerant, and Zimbabweans seem to cross that line all the time. Like, no, it's like really really terrible, and I don't like that. um but none of my Zimbabwean friends are like that. No, they're not. Okay. Oh, what's your Shona or Ndebele name and what does it mean? My Shona name is Ruvarashe, and it is a beautiful name because it means flower of God. And funny thing is that my Zambian grandmother gave me that name, but yeah, that's my Shona name. What makes you different from other Zimbabweans? Not nothing that I can think of. I'm just a regular Zimbo girl, really. I mean, yeah, like no, I can't think of anything. Like, what makes me different from any other girl? Maybe, but not like no, nothing. Um, Something in your household that somehow represents Zimbabwe. Okay, there's so many things. My mum endorses a lot of Zimbabwean painters, so we've got so many paintings from Zimbabwean artists, and they are really talented. We've got, you know, sculptures by the artists, etc., etc. And then I've also got jewelry. Like, what happens if I go to Zimbabwe? I can just give some of the, like, the rastas there or whatever. I just give them like beads. I can buy hair for like 5 rand, really really cheap, like 5 rand, and like earring hoops for like 5 rand, and then I take them to them, and then they make me like really really nice jewelry. And so yeah, that represents Zimbabwe in a big way. And then there's my Zimbabwean flag, and then somewhere I've got a book on liberation struggle heroes, and like it's like little just like a page biography of the different ones, and there's loads of them, and I really like that book. It's beautiful. Who is your favorite Zimbabwean artist? If they're talking, okay, like my favorite Zimbabwean artist is a man called Mukiwa Mutomba, and he's based somewhere here in South Africa, and he is an absolute genius. Like, his paintings, like, they literally speak to me in a language that I don't even know. Like, he is just a genius, and he's so beautiful. But I'm sure what they actually meant was like musician. My favorite Zimbabwean musician, like, this is really unfair because I'm obviously going to miss somebody. Like, I've got so many. I like Chiwoniso Maraire. I like Alexio Kawara. I like some of even like the bubblegum like poppy guys. I like Trevor Dongo. Frick, his voice is so beautiful. I like Sebastian Magacha, who is a gospel singer who I absolutely love. He like has all these songs that you dance to. I like Tuku because he is a legend, as you all know. And I like Leonard Dembo because he's also a legend, as you all know. And I like some sprinkling some songs here, some songs here, and I really really like Winky D, the biggie man, because because he rocks, and I love his songs, and I love his attitude and everything. Okay, so that was my Zimbabwean tag, my Zimbo tag. So I am tagging you. Please, 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 please do one, because it's fun and I enjoy doing it, and I'd like to see everybody else's. So you can just put it as like a video response or something. Yeah, so ciao, you do, and be arrogantly simple.
Kuti big man, do kuti reggae, mageto youth njuo akandipa nyembe. Kuti big man, do kuti reggae, manyariti mwini ne feve. Kuti big man, do kuti reggae, arare kubula lufeve.